Hello everybody. It's Pizza Lover 346 here. And this time we're not time overing. We're gonna get all the Chaos Emeralds, we're gonna finish this stage. Everything's gonna be good. We have a fun time here in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's the barrel again. It's the barrel again. This is the barrel again. You like the barrel. I'm mostly joking. I'm not actually this exasperated and sick of this game. Just, you know, comedic properties. As we used to joke back in the day. Oh, lightning shield. One up and a lightning shield. The one up makes up for my flounder with the time limit. Lightning shield gives me a little extra something for the ring grabbing. What else you got for me, game? You got maybe another big ring to finally gain the redemption I need for my horrible gameplay? That'd be cool. I would jive on another big ring. You gotta be kidding. Boom, okay. Okay. I know there's the secret big ring spot up there. Hey, check this out. Oh, I already went there and failed the big ring. It's not coming back, but I wanted to see if I could get up there with the lightning shield and the bumper or some creativity, you know? The answer's maybe. I was just establishing how I refuse to time over again. I'm so exasperated and frustrated and... Whoop. Okay. This is where I was trying to get to at the end of last episode. Was just the end of Carnival Night here. 'Cause this is the final boss. That's how close we were. 2 minutes into this episode, huh? That orb. Dangerous, hurt, owie. He's got electricity. Remember the Marble Garden boss? Or not the Marble Garden, the Hydro City boss? Yeah. Same gist. Now he's got an orb he drops. Bam. We did it. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, next up is my favorite zone theme in the game. And hopefully, an opportunity to get supersonic. Let's go. Welcome to Ice Cap Zone. I'll be quiet. Alright, now that I've let it sort of play out, let's talk about this track. Ice Cap Zone is remixed to High Hell. For starters, everybody knows that track. It's one of the greatest tracks in the game, and it never appears in re-releases. Why? Well, you can thank the great Brad Buxer this time. He's credited. We can point a finger at a credit and say that is why. And you're probably saying, Madeline, what are you talking about? You sound insane. Why are we blaming this one guy who worked on the music for the music never getting re-released? Well, for those out of the loop... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna shush. do vaguely. Just gotta find it. Boom. Whoa. Okay, thank God we got it. Whew. All 7, baby. Okay, breathe it out, Maddie. Woo! Sonic got all Chaos Emeralds. Okay, I was worried. I was stressing I wasn't going to get them all because I failed so many times. Anyway, Brad Buxer. Yeah, now Sonic can be Supersonic. We'll talk about it. Brad Buxer. If you don't know him for this game, you might know him for his band from the 80s, the Jetsons. And they were, you know, people liked him, I guess. Which is to say, not the biggest band. However, in the early 2000s, or I think it was actually mid to late, but, you know, 2000s, they released an album, or like a remastered album. And included on it was, hey, we found this old demo tape. Here's a couple tracks we never released. Oh, wow, I thought it was going to get crushed. One of those tracks was called Hard Times. And, I will post-process me, just edit in a little bit of the chorus of that. Just do that now real quick. Yeah. It's definitely Ice Cap Zone. In the opening, you can hear the bass line. I would play more, but I don't want to get in trouble. I will, like, the chorus is so easy to do, because you can sing it while playing Ice Cap Zone. I'll try to next loop. I say as it passes me by, but you can hear it. Alright. Now I can go supersonic. I don't want to. Not down here. I gotta both pay attention and listen to the music to try to sing. Hard times, happiest days of my life. Hard times gone by. Hard times, happiest days of my life. Hard times gone by. Yeah, you can sing Hard Times to this track. I think it's apparent why the rights are messy. I don't think I need to do any more explanation than, yeah, you can sing Hard Times to this track. Levels of it's the same thing. The synth, the bass line, the melody. There's not a thing about this track that isn't Hard Times by the Jetsons. And it's a shame that that song never got released, but hey, we got this instrumental mix of it, so it's fine. Alright, let's... yeah. Welcome to Supersonic. You jump, press jump again in the air. Now we're fast as all get out, and I flubbed it up. This is why it's a little precarious here. You're invincible, you're fast, you control a little more precariously, but hey, small price to pay for gotta go fast, right? Every second you are super, you lose a ring, so gotta keep a supply of rings going, but otherwise, I'm invincible, I fly, I'm fast, I'm everything you could want in a Sonic. And most of all, it makes bosses a cakewalk. You jump higher, you move faster, and you're invincible. I can just jump at him. I don't care what he's doing. You're supposed to avoid him and wait for him to fling rocks and move around and stuff. Who cares? I have the power of Supersonic. And there's some rings to help my score. Okay. Ice Cat 2. Dun, 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 dun. Even that like little icy synth is ripped right out of Hard Times. Like there's not a part of this song that isn't Hard Times by the Jetsons, and I encourage you to listen to them side by side. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun though. I will say the one thing with Supersonic is if you have 50 rings, that's when you can transform into him by pressing jump and then jump again. That is also how you activate shield abilities. If you have 50 rings, it will ignore your shield abilities, if I'm not mistaken. It might be the other way around. Your shield ability will ignore Supersonic, but either way, I just try not to press jump and jump. I try not to try to use shield abilities when I'm above 50 rings while I have access to Supersonic. What's more, I don't know if we'll get to show this, so I'll just mention it, and if we do, neat. If you find a big ring, once you already have all 7 Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic 3 section, you will just get 50 rings for getting a big ring. They're like, kudos to you, congratulations, here's 50 rings. You can just automatically go super because you earned it, you know? You worked hard to get Supersonic, and now you've found another secret that would help you get Supersonic. Like, let us continue to help. As I talk about this, I'm sort of gathering rings but avoiding going super. Just because, again, precise platforming is really hard when you're super fast. But now I think it's a pretty straightforward run to what is left of the level here. Yep. Here's our boss. And again, we're invincible. This guy, he shoots ice to the left and right of that lower platform as well as down from the egg carrier. It would freeze you if you weren't supersonic, so why do anything other than be supersonic? There we go. This game is a lot easier when you can turn yellow and be invincible. Another 1-up, which is excellent. More lives is good, because I will need them. And here we go, into Launch Base Zone. The final act, or the final zone, rather, because Act 1 is not the final act, but the final zone of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Not the end of the game, for we're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but Sonic the Hedgehog 3 concludes here. If you just had that one cartridge and put it in, this is the end of your journey. Yet again, the sampling of Go. This track, I don't fully know why. It is also one that they have rights issues for, and I think it's that there is a direct rapper being sampled that is saying Go, if I'm not mistaken. But again, we're pretty sure it's another MJ track, not sure, but it definitely has the stylings of one, so. Ow. I will say, I don't know if we'll see any Supersonic in this area, just because of the way it is. It's, you know, the final area of the game, and it's really hard, and I'm really bad. You definitely can. They give you plenty of rings. There's even a hidden big ring I know of that I might go for just to get 50 rings and save up some rings to be super, but I cannot promise anything. I can promise to try, but, you know, in terms of Star Wars, that means I can't promise anything, because there is no try, there is only do. Look at me making pop culture references. Speaking of, if you couldn't tell, Launch Base Zone is the new, launch site of the Death Egg. I was trying to get up there for more rings, and then that bird kinda... Oh wow, that was much easier. Wait, what's this way? Okay, nothing of importance. Yo, rings. I just want more rings. I'm cautiously venturing this direction. I know there's a little Fuego, yeah. Ooh, dangerous. 10 rings though. 5 away from going super, and then we just hold on to them and try to get more. I try to get around 70 or 80 before I even think about going super, and even then it sort of depends on the stage and its hazard. Whoa! Why is my jump button not working? Okay. Sonic got like really slippery there, and oops! Okay. That's fine. I try to maintain this for the boss, but I don't know. That's my big thing, is I try to maintain it for the boss also, and this stage kind of has... Actually, oh, I can cancel being super. Check this out. Not only can we come in here and get rings, but we can cancel being super by coming in here. I just gotta continue. The sound was canceled by the bumper, but that's fine. We know. Wow, okay. Only a few more rings, but now we're not super. I gotta remember I can't insta-shield, though. I will go super and it will be a problem. Just nice and easy. At the level. Do its thing, let you do yours. Okay. Whoa. No! Oh no! Okay. That's an instance where it's like, well, if you were super, you wouldn't have had that problem, but I don't know how close to the boss I am, and I also just thought I could get through it. This is what changes Sonic 3 and Knuckles once you get the Chaos Emeralds. Is now it's not only about sort of navigating through the levels and their environments and all that jazz, but it's also about where and how can I get rings and how can I maintain them, and that risk-reward of like, if I go super now, will I run out of rings before the boss, but also if I don't, will I get hit and lose my rings anyway? And I think that's something really special. Not a lot of games have that. Like, it adds depth to the already interesting life, or like hit life, you know, HP mechanic that is the rings. Because just one ring is all you need to get an extra hit, and you can re-pick it up when you get hit, and, you know. Like, Sonic hit mechanics have always been a source of interest in terms of game design for most. And a source of sort of originality in game. No! Oh, I just wanted those rings. See? Again, I just wanted to gain rings to get towards 50, and now I've lost 20 of them. And I think that's something really special when you get to look at it like that. When you get to say, huh, do I want to risk losing the rings I have for these few rings? Or do I want to just keep going? If I get these few rings, will it get me closer to Super Sonic? Like, things like that. And then again, it still encourages exploration because you don't have to play that game of risk reward. If you're concerned about it, just find a big ring. You know, find a big ring and go for it. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Can I get 20 rings? I think so. I think maybe. Maybe not. Oh, we're gonna have to do this without Super Sonic. I'm gonna have to play good. That's okay. That's alright. We all know actually, we all know I'm a master. Uh-oh. Not the stage I wanted. Here's another bonus stage. This one, you launch yourself off of these spheres, you know, you go around them, and on the way up you hit jump. Launch yourself off, you get shields, rings, etc. Flippers, and bubbles will help you sort of bounce your way up. Ow. 5 rings? Oh, there's no way there's 5 rings here. Oh, we could have done this super. Okay, oh well. Oh well. This guy's pretty simple. It's not like I need Super Sonic to do this boss, it's just it's easier and quicker. I've beaten this game without Super Sonic before, I can do it again. See, no problem. Get some rings. Oh, I was hoping I could bounce that onto a ring monitor and leave it there for the next act and start with 10 rings bonus. Okay. We're gonna get this happening anyway. I believe in us. I think we can get... Whoa. We can get 50 rings. No problem. Speaking of, just hop down here real quick. Get ring monitor, some floating rings. Ooh. Alright. Do this again. Whoop! And hop a ride. Dodge Froggy. Check that out. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Whew, I was like, there could be an enemy directly below me, and that would be bad. But check that out. Okay, so now just don't try to insta-shield until I'm ready. You're kidding me. Oh, no. Alright, just like that. Supersonic is torn away from us, and we must start again. I think it's arguable that if I'm oh so diligent about getting rings... Oh, right. I knew about that. I broke it and went, oh wait, I did that wrong, didn't I? If I am oh so diligent about getting rings, why don't I just go super and get them? And it's because, you know, sometimes they're spaced out. And it doesn't bode well for super... Really, man? For supersonic sustainability. More water. Yeah, dude, last level of Sonic 3 still has some odd water usage. But, I mean, it's all, again, it's not really annoying so much as it's just a part of the scenery. And I like that. And you get some chemical plant stuff like this, where you ride through the tubes. See parts of the level you missed, and parts you wish you could go to, and here we go. Just get a little invincibility, so I can go ring hunting in peace and take risks for them, and it's not risky anymore, which is good. Man, it's good. I want that. I have an aneurysm. Okay, you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. You know, I was gonna say next sign of danger, go super. There was no signal for that. There was no sign of danger, it was just danger. Man, okay. It's fine, it's good. See, we're prepared. We're just spending more time playing this lovely game, which is what we all want, really. Like, come on now. Oh, no you don't. Okay. Let's go. Whew. Okay, 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 okay. Alright. Everything is okay. Okay. My heart rate is through the roof right now, and I want to share that. Just because... Oh, wow. Okay. No, that's good. That's a Knuckles path. Sonic definitely can't spin dash through that, but Knuckles could walk right through it and smash it. Okay. Yes, okay. Get a shield. If we take a hit, we go super. That's simple. Boop. And there was our confirmation that the shield prevents super, you just get the shield ability, so would have to intentionally take a hit, and there we go. Oh, biscuits, but it stops my being super. I shouldn't have done that. Or, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Man, because then we're not going to be super for this. That's okay. You see, we get in the egg carrier, and we go confront Knuckles, he punches us laughing, and then the takeoff, the launch of the Death Egg knocks him over. The Death Egg is achieving liftoff, and we need to stop it. We know how big a threat it is from Sonic 2. We cannot let this thing get back in the air. Excuse me for the burp, by the way. Welcome to the final boss. Little tower guy. And there goes our rings anyway. You can't get rings in this fight. Ideally, you'd want to be super for this, so you don't have to worry about dodging the lasers or the little orb that circles in. You can just sort of jump on the egghead, but the Robotnik. That's fine. We have our wits and our insta-shield. And this should be it, I think. There's an extra part of this boss if you're playing just Sonic 3, but here in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that is in fact it. Whew. We're falling. Very slowly, as big hunks of metal that fall off of spaceships do. In the background, we see the Death Egg falling again before its launch. And that is it for this episode of Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Next time, we take on the Sonic and Knuckles portion, starting with Mushroom Hill Zone. See you then.